Here on the debut episode of Let's Talk Wrestling, wrestling fans all across the world say they want a revolution. Or was that an evolution? Let's discuss it. I wanted to start by thanking everybody for coming on back to the Riggs Beast channel for Let's Talk Wrestling. Let's go ahead and go beast on that subscribe button and beast on that like button. So Let's Talk Wrestling is going to be a bit of a variety show on the channel. It's going to cover everything from potential news and rumors to things going on maybe outside of the WWE or other various topics. We maybe throw some NFL in here. We could throw life in here. This is meant to be a more laid-back show. But for today's episode, I'm going to have a little fun. So everybody's talking about the rumor of Triple H forming a new evolution. Of course, that's going to be with Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe. It has great potential, and I'm really looking forward to seeing where it's going. But I got to thinking, what if I could book this thing for an entire year? That's right, an entire year. Could I possibly go from Fastlane all the way to WrestleMania 34? Who would do such a crazy thing? Who would sit there and think about a year's worth of content just to fantasy book it? The Riggs Beast would. All right, so now that I've got you all excited and ready to go, let's do this thing, shall we? All right, so we're going to start at Fastlane. At Fastlane, we're going to have the Kevin Owens Goldberg match. So Jericho is going to return during that match. He's going to be kept off TV. He's going to come back at this match a minute in, 30 seconds in, 2 minutes in, don't care. He's going to just go right after Owens. He's going to get Owens disqualified. Owens is going to retain the Universal Championship. Goldberg is obviously going to be pissed, so Goldberg's going to beat the hell out of everybody. Lesnar's going to come out. They're going to have a nice little brawl. And now you've got two main WrestleMania matches all ready to go from Raw. So that following Monday night, Jericho's going to come out. He's going to demand Kevin Owens. He's going to demand the man who stabbed him in the back at WrestleMania. And they're going to book the match. They're going to make Jericho versus Owens. But under one condition. Chris Jericho is going to have to defend the United States Championship against Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe, that night, is going to defeat Chris Jericho for the United States Championship. So Chris Jericho's match with Kevin Owens will not be a dual championship. It will only be for the Universal Championship. Now, also on this night, Roman Reigns will officially be in a one-on-one match with The Undertaker at WrestleMania. In the coming weeks, Seth Rollins is going to return. Seth Rollins will fight Triple H. Samoa Joe is going to get into a small angle with Cesaro because, quite frankly, I want to see Cesaro and Samoa Joe. This is my fantasy booking. Don't judge me. And those are going to be the four main matches here. So we're going to go to WrestleMania. Samoa Joe is going to beat Cesaro. That's going to come easily. By this time, as we know, Samoa Joe is working with Triple H. He's going to tell Triple H, do you want me to come out? Do you want me there in your corner? Triple H is going to say, no, I can do this on my own. You stay back. Seth Rollins is going to defeat Triple H in that match. So later in the night, we're going to have the Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho Universal Championship match. Chris Jericho is going to look like he's going to go over. And then Samoa Joe is going to come out. And Samoa Joe, behind the referee's back, is going to muscle buster Chris Jericho. Out of nowhere then, Kevin Owens sees this. Kevin Owens pins him. 1, 2, 3. Kevin Owens retains the Universal Championship. And just looking at Samoa Joe funny. They're not selling that they're together. This is a little odd to him. So we get to Roman Reigns and The Undertaker. And Roman Reigns and The Undertaker are having a war. An absolute war. At the beginning of this night, this was made a no disqualification match, which was a little odd. And they're having, like I said, an absolute war. Towards the end of this match, The Undertaker is appearing like he's going to defeat Roman Reigns. As he's going for the chokeslam, as he's signaling for it, Roman's going to pop up, spear him, and they're both going to be down. You're going to see Samoa Joe come out by himself and just stand at the end of the aisleway, not do anything. So at that point, The Undertaker will get up at the same time as Roman Reigns. Roman goes for a Superman punch. The Undertaker will catch him and put him into a tombstone. He will tombstone The Undertaker. As The Undertaker's getting up, Samoa Joe will attack. He will try to put him in the Kojina clutch. The Undertaker will begin to get out of it. When out of nowhere, Kevin Owens comes out. And Kevin Owens is going to actually go and do the pop-up powerbomb to The Undertaker. And then after that, Samoa Joe is going to pick Taker up, and he's going to do the Muscle Buster. And Roman's just looking at this. And he's not really giving you any facial expression. He's just looking at it. And The Undertaker's still getting to his feet. And Roman looks around, and Roman gives the biggest spear he's ever given. 1, 2, 3. Roman wins, folks. Roman wins this match. And after this match, he's just looking at Joe. He's just looking at Owens. Triple H music hits. Triple H comes down. Triple H standing over The Undertaker. Roman standing over The Undertaker by his feet. Puts out his hand. Roman waits a minute. And Roman accepts it. And all four men standing in front of The Undertaker raise their arms. We have the formation of the new Evolution. I actually believe it's going to be more like the NWO. That's how I would do it. So that's the last time you're going to hear me say Evolution. This is the new NWO. After Mania, Chris Jericho's gone. He's back with Fozzy. There's no more matches for him. The next Raw exclusive pay-per-view is in May. The night after WrestleMania, Finn Balor is going to return. Finn Balor is going to return and go after the title he never lost. So at the May exclusive pay-per-view, which is exactly 1 week before the draft will happen in the beginning of June. Samoa Joe will wrestle Seth Rollins. Samoa Joe will win. Kevin Owens will lose the Universal Championship to Finn Balor. Finn Balor will become the new champ and win back the belt he never lost. So like I said, after this pay-per-view, we're going into the draft. And the draft is going to shake things up. The main guys leaving Raw to go to SmackDown here are Samoa Joe and Seth Rollins. Both men will be drafted to SmackDown. Now, Triple H will try to fight this because he's losing one of his guys. He's losing his main guy. He's losing the Destroyer. But you can't fight it. The draft is the draft. So the Destroyer is on SmackDown, and Seth Rollins is on SmackDown. So who did Raw get? Raw gets Baron Corbin, who is now bringing the Intercontinental Championship over to Raw, and Samoa Joe bringing the United States Championship over to SmackDown. And AJ Styles. That's right. Baron Corbin and AJ Styles are coming to Raw. And to make up for the loss of AJ, besides Seth and Joe, SmackDown gets Shinsuke Nakamura. So Seth and Joe are gone from this story. So now we're at Money in the Bank. And guess who's winning that Money in the Bank briefcase for Raw? Mr. Roman Reigns. Balor is going to have a rematch with Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens is going to lose. Balor will hold on to the title. Roman is going to tease catching it at the end of this night, but he's not going to do it. No, no, no. He just wants Balor to know, I'm stalking you now. I have the ultimate gift for me and the end of you. But over the next several weeks, they try to recruit Finn Balor. They want the title. Finn says no. Finn won't do it. Finn is sticking to his guns. Finn is sticking to being the demon. All the while, they're having a number one contenders tournament over the summer to determine who is going to be the number one contender for the Universal Championship. Neither Owens nor Reigns are involved in this tournament. The winner of this tournament is going to be AJ Styles. At SummerSlam, it's going to be AJ Styles and Finn Balor for the Universal Championship. Finn Balor is going to lose the Universal Championship at SummerSlam to AJ Styles, a newly minted babyface AJ. He's no longer trying to use help. He's no longer bitching. He's just AJ, and the AJ the crowd can love. AJ celebrates with the title for about 10 seconds. And then here comes good old Roman Reigns. But before Roman can get in the ring, Owens jumps Styles from behind. Boom, package pile driver. Then boom, pop-up powerbomb. Reigns comes in the ring and just puts a foot on Styles. 1, 2. Styles kicks out. Styles does not get pinned here. Roman, in a fit of absolute rage, just destroys punch after punch after punch after punch. Styles is busted open, picks him up, and just props him up, makes sure he can stand up on the ropes, and spears him out of the ring. Picks him back, throws him in the ring. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns is your new Universal Champion. Now, for all of Kevin Owens' hard work to ensure Roman Reigns' victory, the following night on Raw, he's granted an Intercontinental Championship match, but not against Baron Corbin, against the winner of a Intercontinental Championship match between Corbin and Zayn. Zayn is going to win the Intercontinental Championship. Immediately, Kevin Owens is going to come down. Zayn has been in a war, and within 3 minutes, Kevin Owens is now your Intercontinental Champion. So now we're going to go to Night of Champions. And Night of Champions is going to have a winner-take-all. You're going to have AJ Styles and Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns. If Roman Reigns is pinned, the pinner gets the Universal Championship. And if Kevin Owens is pinned, the winner gets the Intercontinental Championship. So they're going to have an all-out war in this match. There is going to be blood. But the only thing that's going to be interesting here is Styles is in the entire match. Balor's always getting hit or attacked during the match when Styles is down. But the taps kind of seem light. They don't seem like they're really going in, but yet Balor seems hurt. So Styles, when Reigns in the ring, he attacks Owens, he gets Owens down, then he gets Reigns and hits the Phenomenal Forearm. AJ Styles is going to win the Universal Championship. 1, 2, it's broken up by Finn Balor. Now, Finn Balor seems like he's doing this because he wants to win the title. He argues with Styles until Reigns pops off the ropes. Boom! Spear. 1, 2, AJ kicks out. So now Kevin Owens comes in and Styles is starting to fight them off. He's starting to fight both of them until Finn Balor nails AJ Styles from behind with a steel chair and wails him about 6 or 7 times. And Roman and Kevin are just smiling. Roman turns AJ around. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns pins AJ Styles to win the Universal Championship. Triple H music hits. He's rallied the troops. And they finally replaced Samoa Joe with Finn Balor. Finn Balor has joined this new NWO. So now we're heading into Hell in a Cell. And in the weeks leading up to Hell in a Cell, Sami Zayn is challenging Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. He says fighting Owens isn't good enough. He's fought that battle. He's fought that battle for over 10 years. He wants a shot at the Universal Championship. He wants a shot at the man. And all the while as he's saying this, Triple H is laughing in his face. So Triple H says, okay, fine. I'll let my big dog wrestle you, and you can have a shot at the Universal title. Let's see what you can do. Baron Corbin is also going to get an Intercontinental Championship match against Kevin Owens at Hell in a Cell, seeing as he never got his one-on-one rematch. But the biggest match on this night is the Hell in a Cell between AJ Styles and Finn Balor. So we're at Hell in a Cell, and Kevin Owens low blows Baron Corbin. The ref doesn't see it. Hits the pop-up powerbomb. Kevin Owens retains the Intercontinental Championship. Roman Reigns is about to lose to Sami Zayn when he just all of a sudden Superman punches the referee and walks away. The match is thrown out. Roman Reigns couldn't beat Sami Zayn on this night. But in the main event, Finn Balor versus AJ Styles, Finn Balor will beat AJ Styles. And the way he'll beat AJ Styles is by using the ropes after a roll-up in Hell in a Cell. And we do this to make sure that the crowd isn't cheering or cheering for both men. We make sure that this match gets to the fans and makes it go under their skin. We want them mad at this point. So now, on the Raws leading up to Survivor Series, AJ realizes he can't beat these guys on his own. He can't do it. He's outnumbered. So he enlists the club. The club is still on Raw. They've been friendly with each other, and they agree to back AJ Styles in this fight. Sami Zayn also wants a piece of the new NWO. He's been screwed by Kevin Owens. He's been screwed by Triple H with Kevin Owens. He's been screwed by Roman Reigns, and he wants a piece of all their asses. So at the Survivor Series in a 4-on-4 elimination match, we're going to have Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, Finn Balor, and Triple H versus AJ Styles, Sami Zayn, and the club. The way the eliminations are going to go is Kevin Owens is going to be eliminated first, but nobody comes in to break up the count. Owens is confused by this. Both club members are going to go next. Sami Zayn is going to eliminate Roman Reigns. Then Sami Zayn's going to get eliminated. And AJ Styles is going to beat both Finn Balor and Triple H. AJ Styles is going to be the lone survivor and win at Survivor Series. Now on the next night on Raw, Ty Dillinger is going to be called up and make his grand debut on Monday Night Raw. And on his first night, he is going to attack Kevin Owens and tell him, how do you like it? How do you like coming from behind? How do you like people jumping you? I'm coming after your title. I want a title match. Kevin Owens demands this. Kevin Owens wants him one-on-one. He says, you guys don't have my back anyway, so I don't need it. I want this guy one-on-one. And he's going to get it. He's going to get it at Roadblock end of the line. Kevin Owens versus Ty Dillinger for the Intercontinental Championship. Also at Roadblock, you're going to get the final match between Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns. And one last time, we're going to get Finn Balor versus AJ Styles. But this time, it's going to be in a last man standing match. And the winner of this match will gain entry into the Royal Rumble. So on this night, Ty Dillinger will defeat Kevin Owens. Ty Dillinger is going to be your new Intercontinental Champion. Roman Reigns in a war with Sami Zayn will defeat Sami Zayn, but Zayn will have come within inches of beating Roman Reigns, but he just couldn't do it. And in the main event, AJ Styles will defeat Finn Balor. The club watching his back. The other members of the new NWO were unable to interfere. AJ Styles is officially the first entrant in the Royal Rumble. Now after this, we're leading up to the Royal Rumble, and Kevin Owens, there's major tension in the group now. Kevin Owens is basically asking why Roman Reigns is top billing, why all we're doing is protecting Roman Reigns, and why I'm supposed to be the guy. Why are we not protecting me? Why have I not had a Universal Championship match? Why, Triple H? Why? He's not given an answer. Instead, what he's given is a rematch at the Royal Rumble with Ty Dillinger. And if he loses that match, he will be forced to be the number one entrant, the number one overall entry into the Royal Rumble. Kevin Owens is flippin' mad, but he has to accept it. Roman Reigns is also going to fight Baron Corbin at the Royal Rumble. Baron Corbin is going to win a 20-man battle royal to determine the number one contender, because at this point, there's really nobody left for him to face. He's beaten pretty much everybody. So the GM throws his hands up in the air and says, you know what? We're having a battle royal. Baron wins. So we go to the Royal Rumble. Ty Dillinger defeats Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is now the number 1 man to enter the Royal Rumble. The number 2 man to enter that Royal Rumble is going to wind up being AJ Styles. They don't want AJ or Kevin to win. Now, before the Rumble begins, Roman and Baron will have a very physical match. Baron will come in again within inches of beating Roman, but Roman, due to outside interference from Finn Balor, will defeat him. So now, the Royal Rumble. Kevin Owens 1, AJ 2. This is all explained to Kevin Owens by Triple H as a way to prove himself to Triple H. Triple H says that he's not sure Kevin Owens is worth it or got it anymore. So as we stated, Kevin Owens 1, AJ 2. And they're going to go the entire match. The last 2 men in the ring are going to be the first 2 men in the ring, AJ and Kevin. And they're going to go at it for another 5 minutes after everyone else is eliminated. Kevin Owens is going to try to do a pop-up powerbomb, but get him up, hold him, and throw him over the top rope. He gets in this move. As he's going to throw him, AJ hurricanranas him over the top rope. AJ holds on, and AJ Styles is going to WrestleMania to fight the Universal Champion. Now, at this point, the new NWO is all but disintegrated. Owens has major beef with everybody. Balor's even at a point of, why did I join? What is going on? But Triple H has an idea. He books a match at Fastlane. He says it's going to be a rally match for the group. Reigns, Owens, and Balor versus Styles and the Club. Number 1, Reigns does not defend his title here, so it is now going to be officially Roman Reigns and AJ Styles at WrestleMania. Styles and the Club is going to win this match. And after this, the group is disintegrated. Kevin Owens flips, and when Roman Reigns gets up, he does a pop-up powerbomb to Roman and leaves. Finn Balor looks at Roman. Finn Balor goes up to the top rope. Coup de grace on Roman. Finn Balor leaves. We go to Raw at this point, and Triple H is looking for Balor. He's looking for Owens. He finds Balor. He goes, "What the hell are you doing? What the hell was that?" Balor simply says, "I'm done with you. I'm done with this. This is not me. This is not for me. I'm done with you. Get out of my face." Triple H is now seething mad. He finds Kevin Owens. He says, "Kevin, what good are you? You have no worth to me. You have no nothing." All Kevin does is grab Triple H, throw him against the wall, and Triple H isn't moving. Triple H, he's not moving. And Kevin just looks at him and spits on him and leaves. Triple H is gone for several weeks. He comes back, and he brutalizes Kevin Owens. Leaves him laying in a pool of his own blood. I mean ECW style pool of his own blood. And in the coming weeks for that, Kevin Owens goes at Triple H. Triple H goes at Kevin Owens. And it comes down to this. Kevin Owens simply says, "This place isn't big enough for the both of us, but I have a proposition for you. We have one match at WrestleMania. You beat me, I retire. You never hear from me again. I beat you, you retire. We never hear from you again." Initially, Triple H declines this. He won't do it. He says, "Why should I put my career on the line against you?" Owens says, "You'll see." And over the next 2 weeks, he attacks Triple H at corporate headquarters, and he even goes to the man's house, and his kids are there watching as this man is beating his father and beating their father and beating their father. Triple H accepts the match. Kevin Owens versus Triple H. Career versus career. Roman Reigns and AJ Styles is ramped up. Roman says, "I've beaten you before. You can't beat me now. Even without these guys, I still have Triple H. I'm still the guy. I'm still the man, and you're nothing. You're an indie darling. Who the hell are you?" All AJ continues to say is, "We'll see at Mania. We'll see at Mania." Finn Balor, he's gone after Ty Dillinger. Finn Balor and Dillinger are going to have a match for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania. So WrestleMania 34 is officially Finn Balor versus Ty Dillinger for the Intercontinental Championship. Kevin Owens versus Triple H in a career versus career match, and AJ Styles challenging Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. This is where the story will end. Finn Balor will defeat Tye Dillinger and become the Intercontinental Champion. Kevin Owens will defeat Triple H, and Triple H will retire. Kevin Owens will be the man to beat the game. Now, the main event is going to go 40 minutes. We're going to have a classic here, folks. But going towards the end of that match, AJ's going to have it won. He's going to have hit his second phenomenal forearm. And here comes Triple H. Yes, Kevin Owens retired him, but he's still coming out to save the man one more time. To save their champion one more time. But before anything can happen, Kevin Owens catches him off. Kevin Owens catches him off and destroys Triple H. Kevin just looks at AJ and says, finish the job. AJ goes to finish the job, but he gets speared. 1, 2, lights go out. The lights are completely out. Nobody knows what's going on. They come up, the referee's out. The Undertaker stands before Roman Reigns. You hear Undertaker faintly tell Roman, what comes around goes around. All treachery will be dealt with. The Undertaker tombstones Roman Reigns, looks at AJ Styles, lights go out again, lights come back, Taker's gone. AJ gets up on the rope. Roman's getting up. AJ nails the phenomenal forearm. 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles is now not only the number one babyface in the company, he is your new Universal Champion. He has toppled Roman Reigns, and the NWO, the new NWO, has been destroyed. And that's how you book an entire year's content in one video. Tell me what you thought, guys, down in the comment section below. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Do you have any more ideas? Would you book it a different way? Like I said, let me know. And again, I wanted to thank everybody for coming on back to the Riggs Beast channel. Let's go ahead and beast that subscribe button, beast that like button, and of course, guys, keep it beast.